Do you need more Google reviews? But maybe you're frustrated and tired of trying to game the system and all of the hassles or complicated processes that don't produce results for you. Introducing YMP Reviews, hands down the easiest system you'll ever see for getting lots of legitimate 5-star Google reviews fast. And the best part is, it actually works. Let's look at some examples of just how effective this system is. So here's an example of a practice that started using the YMP review system roughly 8 months ago. And when they started, they only had a handful of Google reviews, and now, as you can see, they have over 400 close to 5-star Google reviews. Here's another example of a practice that started using the system literally just 2 months ago, and when they started they had absolutely 0 Google reviews, and now in just a very short period of time they have 85 Google 5-star reviews. Imagine how powerful that could be if that were your practice. Why are online reviews so important to the success of your practice today? Well, there's actually 3 reasons. The first reason is because Google has placed your reputation front and center so that anytime a patient or a potential patient is searching for you online, they can very quickly and easily see what your online reputation is. In this example, we can see here that when you search for the name of your practice and your information is displayed, Google is prominently displaying the number of reviews that you have along with your information, so that anyone considering your practice can very quickly see what others have said. The second reason is because online reviews provide social proof, a critical component to converting potential patients into actual patients. Bright Local, a company which specializes in local online marketing, did a recent survey, and some of the findings are quite eye-opening. First of all, they found that 88% of buyers today trust reviews as much as a personal recommendation. They also found that only 13% of those people surveyed do not trust online reviews. They also found that the first thing that 87% of people do after being referred to a business is they search online for information about that business. And finally, of those 87, 52% of those people looking for information first look for online reviews. So what this means is that any type of marketing that you do for your practice is going to be impacted by the quality of the reviews that you have online. So it's critical that you get as many reviews as possible. And the third reason why it's critical to have lots of online reviews is because it actually increases your chances of ranking in Google's 3-pack, which is the way that they display businesses when someone searches for a local dentist in your area. Moz.com, another online marketing company, recently published a study that shows that the number of reviews your practice has a direct impact on 23% of those ranking factors. So what this means is that of all of the factors that Google takes into account to decide who should rank in that 3-pack, the number of reviews that you have makes up 1/4 of that determination. Now, what all this means is that the number of reviews that you have truly is a marketing game changer. You see, it used to be the way that you would want to market your practice online was you would first of all work on increasing your visibility by developing your website, doing some SEO, some pay-per-click, some social media, and then after that, you would then go about building a 5-star reputation. Unfortunately, what happens is as you do this, if you don't have a stellar reputation online and you go about increasing your visibility, then the only thing that people are going to see are these negative reviews, and as a result, you're going to lose business. So the way that you should approach your marketing now is to first work on building that 5-star reputation. Make sure that anytime someone finds you or comes across you, that they see nothing but good positive feedback from your patients. And then once that's done, then you can begin to increase your visibility by working on your website, doing some SEO, pay-per-click marketing, social media marketing, and all of those things that you would do to increase your visibility. Now let's see how YMP Reviews can help you quickly and efficiently capture lots of 5-star reviews from your patients. It's a simple 3-step process. First of all, you ask your patients if they would be willing to write a review. When they agree, you simply enter their name and telephone number in a web form and then check them in. The patient then immediately receives a text message with a link. When they click on the link, they're taken to a simple 2-question survey. Would you recommend us? When the patient checks yes, they are immediately taken to your review page where they can leave a star rating and write a review about their experience. Once that review is submitted, we have found that it appears in Google usually within 24 to 48 hours, and sometimes within just a few hours, even the same day. Part of what makes YMP Reviews so effective is the simplicity and ease of use for both your staff and your patients. The system is intelligent enough to determine which review applications are already installed on your patient's phone. So once their information is entered into the simple web form, the system does the rest and directs them to the proper review sites. For example, if your patient has a Google or an Android phone, Google Maps is pre-installed, and so this is the first choice, and this is where patients are directed when they agree to write a review. If the patient has an iPhone, the system first looks for Yelp, and then second of all, they look for Google Maps. If they can't find either of those, they look for the Facebook app, and if that isn't present, then they actually can send them to a review site of your choosing that takes them directly to the site online. So the system intelligently decides where they need to send the patient so that they can leave a quality review. Now, what happens when a patient decides they don't want to recommend you, or when they want to leave some negative feedback? Well, when they're taken to that two-question survey, when they choose no thank you, instead of being directed to one of the review platforms, they're simply directed to a simple web form that asks them to leave some feedback about their experience. When they click submit, then that negative review is not published but is emailed to you so that you and your staff can follow up and take the appropriate actions to try and resolve the patient's concern. In addition to the simple to use system, you also receive a daily summary email showing you all of the reviews that you have received for that day. Additionally, you get access to a private dashboard that will show you over time how effectively you and your staff are doing at capturing reviews from your patients. In addition, when you sign up today, we'll send you a box of materials that you can use in your office to help encourage patients to leave an online review. YMP Reviews truly is an easy-to-use system for both your staff and your patients, and it will help you consistently and predictably get lots of 5-star Google reviews. Click the link in the description below to learn about a low-cost, no-risk test drive that you can take so that you can see for yourself just how powerfully effective YMP Reviews is.